a free drink, and Carl Michaels is going to be spinning, and it'll be a lot of fun. And so what if it's Tuesday, it's in the summer. Do your chores next week.
Come have a drink with us.
Yeah,
come have a drink with us. Yes?
Yeah. So, talk back. It's a new, lingo in festivals instead of Q&A. I guess they thought that was too schoolish. So, who has a talk back? Who wants to make a comment or ask a question about the film?
I saw somebody. Nobody has a question?
How about a comment? Talk back. You're talking back. Okay.
I loved it. It was great.
Okay. Is that a question?
What'd you love about it?
It was really good. It was kind of unexpected, but then it was kind of expected, and it was good. And I liked it. It was very realistic.
Okay, I saw some other hands.
Back here?
Why do you have the characters do so much drugs in the movie?
Yeah, JC.
You don't do drugs,
My character didn't. My character got drunk and passed out. My character didn't. But you kind of cut out the moment where I said no, right?
Yeah, I said no.
Yeah, right.
But
It's enough.
And I think, he's not here and you wrote it, but I think Sean's character, he was just a mess.
Yeah.
And he got fed into why he was such a mess.
Yeah, he was absolutely a mess. And from the very beginning, this guy, he was looking the same that Herbert was looking for. He was looking for someone, but he was lost in his way, He had everything clear, but not his friend Joe. So at the beginning, you think that he's kind of the funny guy, that he's but at the end, he really got what he deserves, And Joe is still alone,
Well, he has a baby.
Well, yeah, baby. I'm talking about the love, true love.
They love each other.
Yes, over here.
It's just a comment. It's not often that you see a movie that all of the characters are so likable that you just would like to know them personally. And so I'd like to commend you on writing a film that all of the characters, I felt like I wanted to be part of their movie.
Oh, thank you. That's great. Thank you.
That's a great comment. Thank you.
Yeah, when you write something, you always want to get there.
Sure.
At that point, that the audience can be there, can be their friends, or sympathize with them. So, thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
I think we're all glad that it ended the way it did with them getting married and all. But did you think of, and it showed the husband in Madrid, that was the original husband in Madrid, was concerned, asked about the baby. Did you think of reconnecting him into the circle?
Oh, well, I think it's about time. As Joe said, when they are dancing in the party, say, time heals all wounds. So probably in the future they could be friends. But it's for him, for Rodrigo, the Spanish guy, it was really hard that his wife, his closest boyfriend, his closest friend, which is her ex-boyfriend, betrayed him. So it's really tough. He needs time.
Yes.
Do you have in your mind who was catfishing him? And one of the things that I thought of was maybe it was going to turn out that Rodrigo was actually catfishing him from.
Oh my God.
Well,
it could be. In the sequel.
My mom had a different theory. She thought that it was Tom's real boyfriend, the black guy. She was like, I think it's him. I'm like, Mom, it's not an episode of CSI.
You will never know.
Joe Frank. That's what
You mean it was crazy and multiple personalities?
It said that the mysterious guy reminds me of Joe Frank. You guys are Californians, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you should know. The radio program, you know? Joe Frank.
I know.
He hasn't lived in LA that long, and I'm really from Connecticut.
That's why. Oh.
Sorry we didn't get your reference.
You know, catfishing nowadays is very,
It's so common.
everyone can be catfished in some way.
I don't even know what catfishing means.
I'm glad.
There's a great documentary on it, and now a TV series on MTV, just called qFLIX. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think the point in the movie is not just about catfishing
Because I had nothing to do with that.
everyone knows about that, and it was this reality show, this documentary, or something like that. But I think that the point here is that Joe met the real one, and this confusion in his mind that he was in front of that guy, that he really thinks that he knows him, but he doesn't. And that situation is like awkward. I don't know nothing about you, you don't know nothing about me, but I think that you know everything about me. So, it's kind of crazy.
Well, and you threw all of us because are we the only ones who thought that, of course, Tom's voice, the guy real Tom, sounded like the guy on the song? We thought he was going to say Honey Bunny after the guy walked in.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Because it's two different actors. It's so weird.
Totally the same voice sound.
That's not his voice.
Yeah, it's not. Oh yeah, Schrader. That was her. Yeah.
Yeah, they are different actors. I mean, they are in this kind of the same tone, They have a
Yeah.
low voice. Yeah, but they're different, they're not the same.
And we went out of our way to get different actors.
So,
Yes.
Yeah, I have a comment and a question. Well, the film is very enjoyable, very nice, and I love the cameo of Carmen Maura,
yeah.
which who knows Spanish movies, like with Carmen Maura. And so Spain has a long tradition of independent gay movies, or if not gays, like Almodovar movies. And I was to put together like the reality of LA movies, movie industry, and the Spanish. I also saw the Ayuntamiento de Madrid collaborated to the movie or something. Like I was putting the two realities together.
They are very different realities, culturally speaking, because the life in LA is, the way of life, even the gay life in LA is different, like in Spain or in Madrid, and we have different ways to tell stories. If I tell this story, if I write these stories in Spanish, so when I shoot in Spain, it would be, the same meaning, but in a different way. So that I think, probably because we are a lot of Spanish now working in LA and making movies and writing in TV shows, in features, and we are now kind of mixing these two cultures. So I think we are helping that in the future these two different worlds can join. We can tell stories in the similar way.
But even different than Latino, that was such a perfect Madrieno kind of scene between the mother and son.
So great. She's so amazing.
Yeah,
She's such a great actress.
I love her. She's the best.
Hi.
Last question, Leanne.
I wanted to know what part of the process of filmmaking do you enjoy the most, the writing or directing?
Well, to be honest, I don't enjoy directing because it's like, oh my God, it's like delivery baby. It's so painful. you enjoy when you are at home, when you are watching the movie, say, oh, I made it. But when you're working with these guys, it's like a pain in the ass, you know.
No, it's like wrangling children.
No, I love writing. I love writing because you are alone in front of the computer and you feel like you are God. You do whatever you want. And
You created the world.
yeah, and you create a world and you create a character. I can kill him if I want or not. So you are the boss. And then directing, when you are sitting there and you're looking at them, what they are doing, it's like oh my God, it's coming true what I had in my mind. So I enjoy every step in this thing. I love it.
Now look for the sequel, Herbert's Funeral.
Well, that's a good way to end. Everybody,